So we're going to talk about mitred corners now. And the rationale for mitering a corner is exactly the same as why you finish off a facing with this lovely edge. And that's because if you were to fold your seam allowances on top of each other, again, you would have the visible fold lines on your garment, and we don't want that. So I'm going to teach you how to miter. So this is the traditional way. So the first thing we're going to want to do is find those seam allowances, and then you can mark them with a fabric marker, or you can just iron them into position. So for me, I'm just going to check that, and I'm going to iron that into position, because what we're going to need to do is work on these bottom corners. Now, what you should be able to see is there is a line coming down vertically and a line going across horizontally, and it meets at that point there. So I'm going to mark that just so that you can see how important that point is. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to take the corner, and we're going to take it at a 45-degree angle, and we're going to fold it up to that corner mark where the vertical and the horizontal lines are meeting. Okay, and that's a 45-degree angle, and we're going to give that a press. And then what happens is that your seam allowance will come over, and that seam allowance will come up, and you will end up with a really sharp diagonal set of folds that is really beautiful, and no fold lines visible on the outside. So that's how you miter a corner traditionally, and I'm going to do that with both sides.